Good morning, y'all. I'm Phoenix Tawnyflower, and this is Spanish 101 for people who speak zero Spanish. Phonology section. Vowels. So, this is a representation of all the vowels in English. Now, I know. Now, English is only 5 vowels, right? A, I, wrong. We have 5 letters for vowels. 6 if you count Y. Or is it 7? Regardless, we write them with just a few letters, but actually we've got a ton. E as in beat, I as in bit, U as in boot, as in put, E as in bear, E as in bet, O as in cordial, because boat, that O's a diphthong. That's an O plus one of these. O, feel the W? This is an open O. Not everybody's got it in their dialect. If you pronounce these two words, differently, then you have an open O. I can pronounce them differently. I'm not sure whether it's natural for me to or not, but you can say either ka and ka, or you can say ka and caught. That one's the open O, caught. If you don't have it in your dialect, don't worry. Just think of the sound you make when you see a cute dog. Aww, close enough. This is your standard ah. This is the sound in butter. And this little guy is the schwa. You've probably heard of him before. He's the at the end of idea. And then we actually have 2 A's in here. Hooded A and script A, which let me tell you is fun trying to write in because that's my natural handwriting A and always will be. And this is something else. And it's a little tricky for me to do the difference. Let me see if I can pull it off. This is ah, this is ah. Yeah, I know. Sounds pretty much the same. But I'm a linguistics major. I know what I'm talking about. So why all this about English vowels? Because English vowels are so much harder than Spanish vowels. Let me show you. These are the Spanish vowels. Spanish actually only has 5. E, U, E, O, A. That's it. So every time you see a vowel in a Spanish word, you know how to pronounce it. There's none of this banging about with is this a short I or a long I, and you know there's like 3 different ways to say I in English anyway. And there's also no disguised diphthongs. We do have diphthongs. But you're never going to see an O that's standing for an OU. You're never going to see an E, it's actually an EI. Hell, the names of our vowels tend to be diphthongs. E. That's okay. But A is actually an I. Diphthongs in Spanish. Easy. The reason I drew all these out here for you is you can see where all the vowels fall in your mouth. Vowels closer to this end are toward the back of your mouth. Toward this end, the front. This is high in your mouth, this is low. Try it out. E, ah. Feel it? And over here. Ooh, oh. Ah, even though it's not there. Bear with me. So these are your high vowels. These are the only suckers that make diphthongs in Spanish. High vowels, that's it. every other time you see a combination of two vowels, it's two different syllables. In Spanish, that's in hiato. In English, I guess that's like in hiatus. When a high vowel combines with any other vowel, it's a diphthong unless there's an accent mark. So, nadie, two syllables. Nadie, diphthong. Mario, Mario, two syllables. Maria, Maria, three syllables. The accent tells you where you put the accent. French, you got all these extra accents, you can't be sure. Spanish, it's easy. If there's a written accent, that's where you put the accent. If there's not, there's a couple more rules. I'm not going to get into them in this video. Double high vowels are also not diphthongs. Just a high vowel plus one of these other contendants. So watch out for your accents. And watch out for your I's and your Oo's. And then you'll be golden. As a bonus, I'm going to throw you in some consonants. B and V. I swear to you, I've been speaking Spanish since I was 4, and for 3/4 of my life, people have been telling me that those are the same letter, only it's pronounced between the two, between a B and a V. Or they're two different letters, but they sound really similar. No, they're both B. Trick is, you don't aspirate them all, like you can in a lot of English words. Aspirate is what you lay people say pop. But, button. So you can't say bale. People go, what the hell? There's no word that's spelled like this. Well, none that I know of. There might be a real obscure one. Bale. Just like that. Bale. It's a B. You just don't let out that little puff of air at the end. No, bale. Bale. Avaricia. Avaricia. Look. Easy. Just be careful with your aspirations and you'll be golden. Aspiration isn't a thing that differentiates in English. That's called contrastive in linguistic terms. Like, say pot and stop. Pot, stop. The P is aspirated in the first, but not the second. If you try and cut up the sound waves and turn the P in pot and the P in stop, it comes out stop. Or the other way around, bot. I can't even do it right. Pot. It works, but it sounds weird. So, I actually can't even tell you if words with B's, like boca and barco, are supposed to be boca or boca, barco, barco. You know, now I can't even hear the difference. You know why? As a native English speaker, my brain is trained not to pay attention to the difference between aspiration and not aspiration. This is a thing all our brains do. You learn as a little baby to only pay attention to stuff that's contrastive in your native language. Seriously, a little baby is noticing the difference between, say, tones. But you're not growing up in a tone language like Chinese, you forget about them. You only hang on to the stuff that matters for your language. There's a language in California, a native one, where they contrast whether you stick in a glottal stop. Glottal stop's easiest to hear in the middle of like kitten or uh-oh. But we also tend to stick it between our words. In fact, that's one of the ways you can tell whether somebody's got an entire phrase stored in a bank or just the individual words. So, like I'm saying, no stops between that. What's a random other sentence? Mercury paused just long enough for Christine to be certain that he had. Can you hear the pauses? I still can't, just barely. Now, imagine a language where it mattered whether you stuck one of those in the beginning of the word or not. Abby. Abby. That's contrastive. Isn't it wild? Next time, I'll demystify tenses. Thank you for watching.